Hey everyone. So I wanted to share something with you. I was in my meditation tonight and I was thinking about the different, I actually don't know what they're called, the different statuses of how we perceive the world around us, basically. And it's funny because just after that, I was in a webinar with Peter Sage, and he actually brought up these. And I know I've heard it before from him, but I've also heard it before from other teachers. So, doggy's fighting in the back. Anyway, the first mode would be perceiving the world as everything happens to me. That would be the victim mode, and it's where, oh, why does this, why does this always happen to me? You know exactly what I'm talking about. And when you're in that stage and when you're in that perception of life, you can't do anything about it. You have to roll with the punches, and unfortunately everything is always stacked up against you. Then the second mode is by me. Now, by me is already more positive in the sense that you feel that you're taking action. You're the person that if I work hard, then I will have success. If I do all of these steps, if I have goals, if I, if I do from A to Z, I will have the results, which is good, but it's also very tiring because it takes up most of your space and energy on doing. And after a while, you realize you do a lot, and there are only 24 hours in the day. We can only do so much. But the more you do, not necessarily the better results you get. So you try to become more efficient, but it's always through doing. And unfortunately, even there, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking there's only so much you can do because you're working with physically in 3D world what's possible. What people of great success refer to many times is the phase of through me. And this is where they say that when you're aligning with the flow mode and what you're feeling, what you're when you fall in love or when you're doing something you're really passionate about, you lose track of time, things just happen. You're going with what you feel inside. Something bigger is propelling you towards that thing. And so therefore you're not working on your own. You are in essence using a little bit of by me, but you're not relying on your own efforts in order to have an outcome. You're going with the flow of the universe, the flow of life. And the very last one is as me. And there are very few people who actually reach this. These are for high gurus or Jesus Christ or, people who are very, very high on the spiritual scale and see the world as themselves. And, it comes from the thought of being as one with everything. It's a beautiful, beautiful state, very hard to attain for us physical beings who aren't spiritually evolved to that state or enlightened. But it's a lovely thought. And I think perhaps maybe even we get flickers of this at one point. There are times when you see something so miraculous and you feel a part of the entire miracle in this world. So anyway, I just wanted to share these different states of perception with you and give you guys some food for thought, and would love to have your feedback on it. I think I have to intervene before doggies get crazy. And have a wonderful evening. Talk to you tomorrow.